for the perfect day. You and I both know, darling, my love will never go away. But I wouldn't change a thing. I'd just dive into the fall. As a wise man once said, you got to let it go to have it all. I'm just the wrong kind of ride, wrong kind of ride. I'm just the wrong kind of ride. Thank you. All right, now. You can get that. We'll wait. This next one is inspired by an idol of mine and everybody else on the planet. This is inspired by the work of Dolly Parton. And it's just, sometimes you just gotta say it like it is, and she kind of leads the charge in that. But she, you know, if you listen to her early music, her early records, man, like, once you get off the single, it's just like, whoa. She says some stuff. And she does it with a smile, you know, and a bouffant hairdo. And she's just, I don't know how she's managed. It's like stealth feminism. It's incredible. I just think she's amazing. So yeah, I was just listening to a lot of her early stuff, and this song came out, and sometimes you just gotta, you know, you just gotta tell them like it is. If you don't know how sweet it is, then just, you gotta get out my kitchen. You don't know how sweet it is, get on out of my kitchen. You can't tell how good it is, but you won't know what you're.
You can't record. You cannot record that.
But I'll find better, they'll be without your bitching. You don't know how sweet it is, get on out of my kitchen. life is a lottery that you just won. I gave you all I had to give. You took it without question. And now you're stepping out for more. So I just one suggestion. If you don't know how sweet it is, get on out of my kitchen. You can't tell how good it is. Well, you will know what you're missing. You're good, but I'm not better. And they'll be without your bitching. You don't know how sweet it is. Get the hell on out of my kitchen. Thank you. Oh my goodness. So we've been doing a lot of songs so far from the brand new record. Came out a couple of, maybe a month ago, a few weeks ago. And it's called You're the One. And it's some songs that I've been writing over the course of, I don't know, 14 years. I'm slow, okay? But it's built on there's a lot of work that was happening during that time that turned out to turn other projects that we're going to be pulling from also tonight, including this next song, which comes out of the work that I've been doing looking at the legacy of chattel slavery on this country, starting with the banjo, which was invented by enslaved people in the Caribbean. So if you don't have, slavery, you don't have the banjo. And that's huge. And so when I started looking at the banjo, it got dark real quick. You're like, whoa, my head's turning. Welcome to my life. But as I started to investigate the banjo, and I found the history of the country around it, that's what I needed to know more of. And so I started looking into these stories, and that's when I started getting inspired to first write songs. This was some years ago, and this one comes from that time. This comes from when I was learning about during the Civil War, when the Union Army was coming down and liberating plantations, and they were fighting the Confederacy, and sometimes enslaved people on the plantations of the Confederacy would run to the Union side, hoping that they would be freed. And so what happened was that the Union Army would take them in, and they would classify them as contraband. And this was particularly happening in Tennessee and in Nashville. And so they would put them to work, behind the Army lines. And so just thinking about that, and as African-American families have been torn apart in so many different ways over the history of slavery, it all came together in this song. It's called Come Love Come. Road life.